another tier list, but this time it's with soldiers, you know. I didn't know who to choose, so I thought I'd just choose him. Alright, let's go. The first one is, well, how he names this guy Taurian. This guy, the fire guy. Well, I chose him as the worst one. Well, I like him, but he's just my least favorite out of all the soldiers. I mean, he does good damage, and plus with the fire effect, but he just fires a little bit too slow for me. I mean, that's just the main problem with me. I prefer, like, more ones that shoot faster, but maybe it's a lie, but I don't know, I just don't really like playing him. Next one for me is, like, General Supremo. He's okay, he does decent damage. He runs on an overheat system, which is okay for me, but I don't really like, because sometimes it just, or a lot of times it just screws me up, and then I just become an easy kill to the other team. That's a big problem for me. Well, and that's why he's here. Next one for me is the sneaky one. The park ranger. I mean, he does shoot pretty. He has a good fire rate, good damage, and plus he has the stinky effect where damage is over time, I guess, and a cloud of stink, almost in the same way as Alien Flower does with the damage and what do you would call it? He's here because, well, I don't know where to put him, and I prefer other soldiers more. So he's okay, but I don't know. I just prefer other soldiers. Next one is this sniper variant. I forgot the name. Sorry. And also I am kind of garbage at aiming. I don't know what happened over the years, but I got worse at aiming. Okay, so to the character. He's a sniper, and he does pretty good damage, like 15 damage. It depends, but it's pretty consistent. I think I prefer him over Taurian, even though they do the same damage. I think that's what I think. I prefer him because he just shoots faster. Really, that's it. Pretty good damage and shoot pretty quick and good range. Okay, now this one was difficult to choose. I had a difficult time choosing over this and Scuba Soldier. I don't know really which one to pick, so I chose this one because I don't know. I just prefer Scuba Soldier, and I'm not really sure. They both do good damage at close range, obviously. This one's pretty quick on the reload and everything. If you have the upgrades, he does pretty good damage to like 65. But I don't know. He's pretty good, but I just prefer Scuba Soldier, which is the next one. Next one is obviously Scuba Soldier. He's basically almost the same as Tank Commander, just this time when you hit an enemy you can see them through walls, and you have 2 shots to shoot, 2 bullets, and that's why I prefer him. Pretty good damage too, but this time it's just a little bit less, 5 damage. That time the highest I can go was 60, maybe there's more, but the highest I could ever get was 60, so I don't know. Probably just that is the maximum, but I find him better. My opinion though. Another hard one to choose because I like both of these. But this one's gonna come to the Arctic Trooper. I really like this guy. He has one advantage to the other soldiers that he can just freeze his enemies, which is pretty good, pretty powerful. Freeze his enemies, use whatever ability, or just continue shooting him, and you win. And he does decent damage with it, of course. And that's really it. His freezing is basically the best thing about him. If you have the upgrades, of course, and decent damage. I chose this guy over Arctic Trooper, even though he can freeze his enemies. I chose this guy because he has a high fire rate, pretty high, and plus with the upgrades, even higher. He does pretty good damage, and that's really it. Actually, you can just kill your enemies much quicker here. A pretty high fire rate. I just really like that. My opinion, maybe it will change at another point, but for now, this is it. The next one is Foot Soldier. I really like him. Pretty good damage, pretty good fire rate for me at least. Maybe a bit slower, but still good because of the damage. Pretty good ammo. That's really I like about him. He's just the second best because of these things. He's really popular because of how good he is. And that's really it. I like this guy. You should use him too. Now it comes to the Super Commando. In my opinion, he is the best soldier. He has less ammo, but his bullets hit a lot of damage. Like 20 or more or less. Around that. It's just really good. It really depends if you can just aim. Because of me, I can't aim for nothing. So I have a difficult time. A little bit more difficult, I suppose. But he's still pretty good. His damage is what makes him the best one. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree. Maybe not. But he's just the best. And yeah, that's really it. Thanks for listening for this garbage here. Or just list, ranking. And like and subscribe. Sorry, but this is terrible.